It's Carly S. here, and I'm going over exponential growth with you. As you know, the formula. The formula for exponential growth is y equals a, open parenthesis, 1 plus r, close parenthesis, to the power of x. A stands for initial number. R stands for a rate, which will be shown as a percent, and x stands for time in years. The problem says Jay invested $1,000 at 5% interest compounded annually to save for a new Harley Davidson. What will be the value of Jay's investment after 6 months? Well, to find out the answer, we have to follow our formula. Our initial number is 1,000. So, it'll be y equals 1,000. You replace the a with 1,000. You would leave the 1 and the plus. The rate is 5%, but we have to change it to a decimal, so it would be 0.05, close parentheses. Next, since it says 6 months, we have to change it to time in years, so it would be 6 out of 12 months, which equals 0.5. So it would be to the 0.5 power. You would plug it in your calculator and get this crazy number. You would round this, and since it's 5 or above, you give it a shove. So it equals about 1,024.70. And that's your final answer. So that's James's investment after 6 months. Use our formula. This is the initial number, so we write it where a was. We keep the 1 plus, and 4% is our rate. We have to change it to a decimal, so it would be 0.04, close parenthesis. 10 years is the time in years, so it would be to the 10th power. You would get a large number, but it has a decimal, so we have to round it. People can't be decimals, so y would equal about 22,204 people. And that's our final answer. I hope this helped. Bye everyone. This is Carly S. signing out.
Hello, this is Mackenzie and this is exponential decay. Y equals a parenthesis 1 minus r to the power of x, where a is the initial amount, r is the rate, and x is the number of years. One minus r is the variable b for decay. The value in dollars v of x of a certain car after x years is represented by the equation v of x equals 25,000 times 0.86 to the power of x. Does this equation model growth or decay? This equation models decay because b is in between 0 and 1. The value of the car went down 14%, as you can tell from the 0.86. To the nearest dollar, how much more is the car worth after 2 years than after 3 years. First you had v of 2, because you have to find 2 years. And when you plug that into your calculator, you get $18,490. Then you find v of 3 for 3 years. And when you plug that into your calculator, you get $15,901.40. And since you want to find how much more is 2 years than 3, you subtract v2 from v of 3. So that's 18,490 minus $15,901.40, and you get $2,588.60. But since they want to know to the nearest dollar, you round, and since 6 is 5 or above, you give it a shove, and it's $2,589. Some banks charge a fee on saving accounts that are left inactive for an extended period of time. The equation y equals 3,000 times 0.95 to the power of x represents the value y of one account that was left inactive for a period of x years. What is the y-intercept of this equation, and what does it represent? The y-intercept of the equation is your a variable, or your initial amount. So in this equation, the y-intercept would be 3,000. So it can't be 1 or 2. And it's the amount of money in the account initially. But it can't be 4, because the percent of money in the account after 4 years, the percent is the rate, and the rate would be 5%. So therefore, it's 3.
Hi, my name is Michael Lula, and I'm going to be showing you exponential functions. First, you would have to multiply the coefficients. Then you would have to keep the base. Finally, you would have to add the exponents, which would be 11. So your final answer would be negative 20x to the power of 11. To get this table, you would have to plug 5x into your calculator where it says yx. Once you get your table, you are ready to start graphing it. Do not forget to label. Labeling is important, and you will get credit taken off if you do not label. For part A, we have to find out the range of the graph. The range is y, so it would be y is less than y less than infinity. The y-intercept of this graph is 0, 1. This model is exponential growth because the graph is going up.